Romance anime is great, but these shows are about to blow your minds with lots of heated debates online. And let's be honest, sometimes drama isn't even in the show itself, but within the fans. Here are the top 10 controversial romance anime that broke the internet. Number 10, A Girl and Her Guard Dog.
あのさ、ケイヤは私のこと来てないじゃん。
伊作さん、俺傷治りました。
Imagine wanting to live as a normal high school student only for your bodyguard to ruin your plans. That's Isaku Sengaki's life in a nutshell, as she tries to blend in with ordinary students while trying to escape her Yakuza reputation that follows her literally everywhere. While the anime follows an interesting plot, it also raises a lot of questions about the huge age gap between the characters, with the main girl being a teenager and a romanticized relationship with an adult figure.
覚悟の仕方もわからない。ただ好きでいることしか。
This anime isn't just about clashes between teenage dreams and mob family dudes. It brings us an alright animation with lovable characters and a funny story that is also romantic. Although the relationship between the characters is a bit taboo, it's interesting to follow in this story. With only 12 episodes, the anime did have a hard time covering the story properly. Still, it's worth a watch. Number 9, Wolf Girl and Black Prince.
おはよう。それから明けましておめでとう。
飼い主見つけて飛んでくる犬かよ。
新年初協約。
You know you're that single when you have to lie about your relationship status to your friends. That's what Erika Shinohara did. She told everyone about her new cool handsome boyfriend, but here's the catch. He doesn't exist. So now she's in a desperate attempt to save face, and she randomly comes across a good-looking guy, calling him her boyfriend. This random guy turns into someone so important to her, but on one bizarre condition, that she had to be his pet dog. Yes, you heard that right.
でもさ、傍から見たらこれバカップルにしか見えないんじゃないかな。
ああ、そうだな。
Now, the only reason Wolf Girl and Black Prince is considered a controversial romance anime is because of the abusive relationship between the main leads. It also portrays exploitation and emotional punishments. However, this is not your typical romance anime, which sets it apart from others. The plot's interesting, with good-looking characters and a fun story to follow. Number 8, After the Rain.
分かってないんだよ、橘さんは。全然分かってない。もし俺とデートでもしてごらんよ。きっと気持ち悪いよ。
デートしてくれるんですか？
うん、そう、デートし。え？
Ever wondered why girls fall for mature bosses? Akira Tachibana's life will tell you a lot about it. Or maybe it's just that men age like wine. They get better as they age. She's a high school girl who's got a huge crush, not on the popular guy from her class, but the middle-aged manager at her workplace. As they spend time together, her crush on him only deepens, and it becomes impossible for her to hold back.
いくつですか？
え、45だけど。
一つ。
ああ、砂糖ね。俺入れない。
After the Rain is another controversial age gap romance anime that portrays a love story between a middle-aged man and a high schooler. Aside from the controversial themes, the story is written really well. Each character has in-depth backstories that make sense and set the stage for their future decisions, making the story predictable. You'll enjoy watching After the Rain if you're fond of romantic anime with mature and complex themes. Number 7, Ori Mio.
早く済ませて。後が疲れてんだから。
誰かに勝つのかこのゲーム。なら俺はその後でも。
じゃなくて、疲れてんのはあんたがこれからやんなきゃいけないゲーム。
Imagine being a perfect student and stunning model with a deep secret that nobody knows. Yes, we're talking about Kirino, who's literally obsessed with anime and eroge games. A side of her that she doesn't let anyone know about until her older brother accidentally stumbles upon her stash of games. Talk about an awkward situation.
言っとくけど、あんたのエロゲ道始まったばっかりだから。
いつの間に。勘弁してくれよ。 そんなにゲームのこととか話したいんなら学校の友達でいいじゃないか。
Oreimo is a comedic anime with a lot of unexpected moments. However, it did raise a lot of eyebrows for its incest tendencies. Aside from its comical aspects, it mainly follows a romantic storyline, a type of romance that crosses the line for a lot of viewers. But then, it's also kinda normalized in the field of anime because, well, apparently the community is a large pool of people with odd fetishes. Other than that, Oreimo is refreshing characters who change as the story advances, and most of them are designed well compared to your typical 2D characters. Number 6, My Life as Inukai-san's Dog.
犬飼さん、さっき自分で子犬には無理って言ったのに。いや、ダメだ。ここでそんなお座りなんかしたら俺本当に犬に。
What if you wake up one day and find yourself lying on the cold street with no memory of how you got there? Now imagine when your crush finds you there, she doesn't take you home but prepares to take a bath with you. Sounds like an unexpected turn of events, right? But it gets weirder. You suddenly see your reflection in the mirror and find out that you've turned into a dog.
柔らかい手がいっぱい。で、
誰にでもお腹を私だけに見せるんじゃないの。
Harem and ecchi are the best terms to explain my life as Inukai's-san's dog. It's an anime filled with a lot of pretty girls and fan service that makes you either laugh or blush, depending on your taste. The anime has a lot of playful moments with the female characters, so if you can't stand bold moments, you could skip this anime. However, many find it a fun, lighthearted, and comedic show. Number 5, Nymphet.
ここの絵パンツ見えてる。
見せてるの。
Growing up, most of us had a crush on our teacher, but not to the extent of Rin Kokonoi, a 9-year-old who fell in love with her teacher and proclaimed herself as his girlfriend. Crazy, right? But things get weirder when the teacher finds out Rin's troubled past, which leads her to act the wrong way.
じゃあね。抱っこ。お家まで抱っこして。
The main reason why Nymphet is considered a controversial romance anime is because of the themes of romance between a minor and a person of major age. This made viewers uncomfortable, but what makes Nymphet interesting is how deeply the characters are written. If you've watched Nymphet or have yet to watch romance anime where the characters are well written, you're in for a treat. The interactions between the characters are amusing, but also deep at the same time, especially because they balance humor with vulnerability. Number 4, I Love My Little Sister.
だってあんまり可愛かったからさ。
Imagine being so close to your siblings that you finish each other's sentences. But that's not the only thing Yori and Iku finish. They're siblings who are ready to break boundaries, norms, and traditions. This anime follows the story of Yori and Iku, the two siblings who fall in love with each other despite knowing that they can't be together. He even tries to date his sister's friend but is left helpless with feelings for Iku.
県外なら誰も俺たちのことを知らないところなら俺たち普通の恋人同士になれるんだ。
I Love My Little Sister has to be one of the most awkward yet emotional anime out there, where the complex feelings of characters take you on a roller coaster ride. The story doesn't shy away from taboo topics, with a little bit of drama and comedy coexisting. So if you're looking for a controversial romance anime with lots of complications to watch, I Love My Little Sister might be your cup of tea. Number 3, My Stepmom's Daughter is My Ex.
人の鼓動はだいたい1秒に1回。今の君は明らかにその倍のペースだな。
Meeting your ex again has to be the most emotionally damaging moment one can face. But what's more damaging than finding out that your ex has become your sibling? Oh, that's exactly the story of this anime. It follows Mizuto and Yume, who were once head over heels for each other, but broke up for a reason, only to find themselves tangled again as siblings. Now they have to make a pact called the sibling rule, where the first one to show interest in the other person loses.
お兄ちゃん、
なんだ妹よ。
私あの子に嫉妬してるの。
あの子って
This anime is a fun and quirky one that mixes romance, comedy, drama, and awkwardness all in one show. All the unusual situations that characters find themselves in are really fun to watch, but with the taboo topic of siblings dating side by side. Overall, My Stepmom's Daughter is My Ex is slightly less intense than any other anime on this list. Number 3, Domestic Girlfriend.
多分私も寂しくてしょっちゅう帰ってきそうだけどね。
いいんですか？言っても。
そんなに目を血走らせた子はダメかな。
What could go wrong in life when you lose your virginity to a stranger? Well, in this case, finding out that they will be your step-sibling. Atsuro Fuji's life was already a roller coaster, but when it really went off the rails was when his dad decided to get remarried. What a plot twist. Now he's living under a roof with the woman he's truly in love with and the woman who he had his first time with.
先生となら一緒に死んでも構わないって。
私、大人も先生も失格だ。
Domestic Girlfriend is one of the most complicated stories in anime history, and it surpasses Nana. But if you're fond of complicated relationships, stories, and lots of love triangles, Domestic Girlfriend's your pick. The controversial romance anime keeps you on the edge of your seats, with every episode that gets more intense than the previous one. Number 1, Koikimo.
失礼します。いちかさん大丈夫ですか？
じゃあ、りょうくんゆっくりしてってね。
お気遣いありがとうございます。ゆりかさん。
天草ってそっちの天草さん
Have you ever thought of dating your best friend's brother? No? Well, Ichika either. But after she saved Rio from falling down the stairs, he fell for her instead. Considering how he's known for being a playboy, she was weirded out at first. The age gap's not helping with her overthinking too. However, spending time with the man made her realize he was not that bad.
いつもいろんなことスマートにこなすのに、これ手作り感がすごくて、すみません、笑って。
Koikimo is a great controversial romance because of its bold and unique take. The awkward and questionable instances make it entertaining to watch. Koikimo also mixes cringeworthy moments with some surprisingly sweet romantic scenes. Even though it's a controversial anime, Koikimo is a guilty pleasure show that will make your heart flutter with its cute scenes and interactions between the characters. And that's why it's the best controversial romance anime that broke the internet.